Hi guys, I'm LaShawn and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This is my tiny home, Jewel. Jewel is my toy hauler that I converted into a tiny home. She was featured on Tiny House Giant Journey and she went viral. Yeah, my girl did the damn thing. She did the damn thing. I'm so proud of her. I'm actually quite proud of myself as well because it was a lot. And I just want to thank all of you for all of the pleasantries, the really nice comments that you left over on Jenna's channel as well as my channel. And thank you for migrating over and checking me out to see what I got. So that's why I'm here today, to bring you some content, some behind the scenes, some BTS on where I started with Jewel and where she is right now. And I have a surprise for you guys at the end. And again, I'm just trying to get these videos going. I'm not mic'd up like I should be, so don't come for me in the comments about the mic or anything like that. I'm getting there and I'll get there. But do leave your comments about everything else and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I know it sounds like we're begging, but truly we are, because we are nothing without you. If you guys don't stick around for the content, if you're not here for it, then YouTube is not here for it. So as I'm trying to build this community, I really need your help with doing so. We're gonna jump right into the video, and again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on your socials, and find me on Instagram. My gram is Court You Looking Too, same as this channel. Speaking of which, I'm sorry, I digress. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about changing the name of this channel to something like LaShawn Just Living Out Loud, or Just Living Out Loud, LaShawn Living Out Loud, something along those lines. Let me know what you think, if you have any suggestions, because even though I know everybody say that, to have a successful YouTube channel, you have to niche down. And unfortunately, I'm not about that life. Like, I'm very rogue, and I might be talking about one thing one day and something the other day, but I don't know. You tell me what you think, and maybe we can prove them wrong by just building up this community and saying, yeah, no, I like when she brings me this video, and I like when she brings me that video as well. So yeah, kind of living out loud. Like I said, I digress. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna get right into the video. Again, thumbs up, comments, all that good stuff. And stick around, because I got a surprise for you at the end. Let's get into it. That's it. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, so this was 2020 during the pandemic, and I don't know about you, but I was having one of those I don't give a anymore, I'm gonna live my life moments. So I went out to Texas to look at this Predator trailer to see if she could become a tiny home for me. It's something I've been wanting to do for such a long time. She didn't look like much, but I knew she was a solid rig, and I turned her into this, my beautiful home. So this is my bedroom, and I just admire it. I love I was able to put in the fine touches, things like a chandelier, sconces, words of affirmation. I just wanted to surround myself with things I love. So since I had my measurements back at the house, I was able to lay out my IKEA cabinets, go to as is, by the way. I built a bed with storage underneath and a dog kennel. Even though I don't have a pet, it was a feature I wanted to have just in case, since I love animals. But let's take it back to the beginning. We are going to get started doing something in here. We're not sure what yet, but something. So as I mentioned, it was 2020, and at the height of pandemic, it was really hard to get people to come around. So Cece put on her mask, pulled up her sleeves, and came out to help me a couple of times. And as you can see, this wall was really stubborn, but we managed to get it done. Girl power. Yay! Thank you to everyone who came out to help, by the way. I appreciate you all. This is the faux brick that ended up going up that you see in all of my pics and videos. It's a thick foam, so it's a bit acoustical as well as insulating a little bit. So I'm really glad that I made the choice to put that up. As you can see from time lapse, it looks easy, but it's a pain in the butt, and it really would help if you had an extra set of hands to help pull the stickers off while you're sticking. I'm really happy with the finished look. So if you are looking for some place that you want to add a little bit of extra oomph to a wall, I would definitely do it. You don't have to just do it in a tiny home. You can do it anywhere. But it came out really nice. I like it. This is the other side where my office area is, and it just really pops. People love the look of it, and I do as well. I think it looks great. I have a friend who has it up in her spa, and actually that was the first time that I saw it somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting this. So while I'm editing at my desk, it's a mood. But let's get back to the beginning. So here I am taking a walk to the front of the house. My, whoever is doing the decorating on RVs, give me a call because y'all need some help, seriously. This is me ripping out the cabinets that I guess converted into some sort of bed, but yeah, that wasn't going to work for me. You know, it's so confining, and yeah, I had to toss all of that stuff out. I made a pile in the back of the things that I wanted to salvage, and got back to work, you know, taking out the light fixtures. You got to be careful with all of these things. And also, don't let your hair get caught in a drill. I'm just saying, don't let your hair get caught in a drill. This is me removing that wall and realizing that I had about 10 inches of space behind it. So I took it all out and I put in new insulation with a higher R value. Alright guys, so remember I told you I was planning on taking that wall and pushing it back? Well, instead, I decided that it would be better to put some storage in there. So now, I got Angelo over here doing the damn thing because this needed to be left up to the pros. He had to shore up these straps back here, these metal straps that keep the rig from rocking from side to side. So he did all of that, got me some storage in here, and yeah, I'm super happy. Thanks, Angelo.
No problem.
Well, this faux leather wall is coming along so beautifully. I love it. I decided to pick up some tile that has kind of a leather texture. It's vegan, of course. Vegan tile, but it looks amazing. I love the texture of it, the colors. It's really nice. So I could have put more storage in here, but I decided that I would rather do more of an art installation. So this is just the first step in that process. Yay! And this is what it became as the finished product. And this is my lounge area with my storage cabinet. And I just love it because it's the first thing you notice when you walk into my rig. It's just really cute. The first thing you used to notice when you walked in was this big old cabinet with a microwave convection oven in it. And even though it's a nice feature to have, it was just too bulky and it was totally throwing off my chi. I couldn't do it. I came back and removed the upper cabinets as well. I was so happy to get those things out of the way. Yay! So there's that wall. Half of it out. I feel like I just want to strip the whole fucking thing and start all over. Oh God. So remember that extra wasted space that was right here on the side of my sink when I took out the wall stuff that was on this side? I could see there was some wasted space. And so I went ahead, I bought a drawer from IKEA, modified it so that it fit in here along with a runner on the bottom. I had my carpenter go ahead and build me a box that was flush with my wheel well right there. And then I put it on runners, so now I actually have storage. All wide open. I got you wide open. I'll keep you wide open. I made you wide open. And now you're so wide. Details, details, details. As much as I loved doing my design details, I had a lot of work to do in this little old tiny bathroom. So let's talk about it. The wall, the sink, the faucet, and boom. Look what Mama put in there. This beautiful wood sink that I found on Etsy, in case you're wondering. I love it. You do have to oil it though. But back to the hot mess, which was my bathroom. And as per a tiny home, I was cramped into such a tiny space. But by the way, guys, don't ever try this without safety glasses on. I did get things in my eyes, but once I was cramped into that tiny little space, I was not crawling back out of it. So sorry. I replaced the toilet and the countertop. I painted the cabinet, but the walls, I ended up taking out what I could, and then I replaced the rest of it with FRP, which is this nice white stuff right here. A nice smooth texture for me to be able to put in my stone, glass, and metal tile border, and I love the way it came out, and it's waterproof. So I started putting in the trim, the border pieces, as you can see. I love it. Looking good, looking good. That little corner is being temperamental, so I had to tape it down. And I know a lot of you were inquiring about my shower system, but I had to piecemeal this thing together because they don't make a lot of fixtures in brass for RVs. So my actual shower control, I ended up spray painting it and finishing it off with a poly. It came out nice. I love my sink, my large mirror, and my marble glass and metal tile. But let's get back to the drip of how my jewel became my tiny home. Big shout out to Emmanuel for doing my wrap and giving her that homey feel. So with that said, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming along with me on this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. You seem to want the footage, so there you go. Now I got more footage that I'm going to be sharing of Jewel 1, and yeah, I said Jewel 1. So I did offer you a surprise, right? Here's the surprise. Jewel 1 is getting a new mommy. Yeah. I'm a little sad, but on the flip side, Jewel 2.0 is coming up. So I hope you're gonna be here for it. Hope you're gonna join me, stay with me. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and like, do all of that good stuff, share, and leave your comments, definitely, because it helps build the algorithm. All right, so yeah, back to the surprise. I'm getting a new home. Yay! So we gotta start this all over again. Yes, we are. So hope you're gonna be along for that ride as well. In the meantime, I think that's about it. I think I've kept you long enough. Watch it again, help me get my hours up. And yeah, I would be dead wrong if I didn't say, do something good for your gut today, Okay? I love you. Bye. 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 Why are you still here? Are you still here? You still watching? I said bye. When I do that, that means I'm done. Over. That's all.